The Space Adaptations lesson contains 5 separate hands-on experiments designed to challenge student thinking about living and working in space. The first experiment is a simulation of the disorientation astronauts experience while in space. It is called the Vomit Comet experiment. Scroll through the main lesson to find the link to the Vomit Comet activity. The activity is a one-page direction sheet located on page 44 of a much larger NASA Educator Guide. Essentially, students use a chair to spin a partner in circles. Lighter chairs work very well for the experiment. It is also best to make sure there is enough room for students to spin the chairs. Set up a chair in a clear area. The student sitting should point a pencil or other object in the direction of motion while blindfolded. The partner spins the chair around for at least 10 to 15 turns. It is important to make the chair motion as smooth as possible. For safety, students can also use their thumbs to point in the direction of motion. After several spins, the students become disoriented, usually feeling like the motion stopped. What's happening here? Why is a chair a simulation of astronaut disorientation in space? How does the human body sense and control movement? In space, astronauts are in a constant state of free fall. The free fall causes the vestibular system to become confused. The vestibular system senses body movement and helps the body to remain stable. Inside the ear, tiny canals filled with fluids help people to sense movement. In space, temporary disruptions to the vestibular system cause the disorientation astronauts experience. The simulation is based on real NASA experiments. As astronauts during the STS-40 mission studied the vestibular system using a similar apparatus. The blindfold in the experiment helps to isolate the vestibular system. The rotation of the chair causes fluids in the ear to begin moving. At first, the fluids move slower than the rotation of the body. This causes tiny hair cells in the ear to bend and send signals to the brain. The brain recognizes the speed and direction of motion. With continued rotation, the fluids catch up with the motion of the body and the hair cells are no longer stimulated. The brain is now fooled. The brain will falsely interpret the lack of hair cell stimulation to mean that the chair has come to rest. Students will point the pencil or their thumbs upwards thinking the motion stopped. Once students do get up from their chair, a lab partner should offer assistance. The participants can become quite dizzy upon stopping and standing. Have fun!